Welcome back. Oh, hey, make una thank you. Today we get another ogbonge person we go join us now. Marriage and relationship counselor, Kemisola Moradeyo. She go to talk to us about sexuality education today, and it be like say she dey come from. I don't see some God things inside the matter.
Yes,
plenty God things inside the matter. Like welcome with us, Kemisola Moradeyo. Welcome.
Welcome, ma'am.
Thank you.
Very happy to get you.
I'm very happy to be here.
So, you know, anytime when we talk sexuality educator or sexual issues with children, first of all, many parents, they fear. First of all, they don't know how they want to bring up the matter.
You said they fear before.
Many of them, they fear, say, if I can't talk to these children, they go can't spoil pass as I suspect say they don't spoil. 1, 2, how I want to open my talk to them, make they know say I know these things. Many parents they live in denial, where they expect, say, because I they carry when I they go church, and they preach Jesus, your body not supposed to do one kind. You're not supposed to know these things. And once you know you don't know now, you be bad Pikin. So I like as you come today, make you help us. Wetin be all this sexuality education where they do and how you tell they enter the matter?
Thank you very much. So sexuality education is actually different from the sex education we know.
Okay.
Basically, sex education teaches that people should have safe sex. Sexuality education teaches that people should save sex for marriage.
Save them.
This one I like.
Not dispense.
Check at the
while sex education teaches you to have safe sex, use prophylactics, condoms, one thing. Sexuality education is all about, especially for children, preteens, teens, and youths. No be sex you're supposed to think now.
Okay.
No be sex you're supposed to think now. You know, all these things that you are talking about your daughter. My first daughter, you know, when she was going into 200 level, I called her and told her, babe, now you can have boyfriend.
So at 200 level?
Yes, at 200 level.
How old was she then? Sorry.
Incidentally, she was 16.
Okay.
But she was in 200 level, private university.
Already in an open place.
Exactly. So I was like, if you've been doing it before, you're on your own. But now, I'm giving you permission. However, these are the
however now I want here.
If it's not somebody you can see yourself married to forever, don't bother. Yes. Because I don't believe in try. And I told her, I explained it to her, I said, you know, you have very sensitive emotions. You know, you're very soft-hearted. Don't go and let any man do kalu with your heart.
You go cry.
Exactly. You know, say you the quick try. You the quick cry. Exactly. So I told her, I said, make sure it's the kind of person you can see. So if you know that, because I'm pastor Pikin. So at that level, what I was trying to tell her is you have no business dating person will not be Christian. Because for future, if you not like una safe.
Before the other ladies come to you, I want to ask you, how realistic is this thing where you talk? How looking at the kind children where we get now, and the fact say they naturally want to explore. How realistic is it to tell them, wait, time never reach, and they go look you, can't really wait. 91, because we hear waiting they happen for secondary school. If you call up the parents, all of them tell their children may they wait. But we know say when they reach there, they know they wait. 1. How realistic is to tell them not be waiting you suppose they think now? When you understand, say their hormones don't they rage on their own. Boys, they wake up with wet dream. Not be them bring the dream come because of the phase where they go through. So how realistic is it to tell them, say, wait, no do now, and then you waka go, thinking say they don't wait for real with the present circumstance where they are around. Because me, I get a different opinion on how to approach the matter, but I won't like hear you.
All right, so the thing is, it's not just for you to order them. You tell them why. Because this generation of children, unlike in our own case, when mama will tell you, say, sit down here. These ones, they will ask you why. And if you don't give them the reason for that why, if you don't answer them for that why, they will go outside and get the information. So every parent, whether we like it or not, we have a responsibility to ensure that we research these things. You know, you were saying the other time that the thing used to fear. I said, me too. I was very scared about it until I started learning about it, and I realized that as a parent, I have a responsibility to learn about these things and teach my children. Why are we saying wait until marriage to have sex? You know this thing about body count? Recently, research has found that in a woman, every man that she has sex with, that she has coitus with, they drop part of in DNA inside.
Unprotected sex.
Okay, you see this protected sex thing and unprotected sex thing. You know, I read something somewhere that I loved so much, that, you know, that you can prevent SDC. Now you can prevent, you can prevent an STI with condom. Like you can prevent an STD with condom, but there is no condom that can prevent sexually transmitted demon. And sex,
energy, I told you
sex is a spiritual exercise, first and foremost, whether you like it or not. Somebody, a friend of mine, a pastor, wrote a book a few years ago, Pastor Johnson. He said, the title was, Lord, am I still single? Because every time you have sex with someone, there's a soul tie.
Yeah.
And that's why, for me, I can't even handle sexuality education from any other point but except biblical, because beyond the biblical, it's just a matter of your view against my view, your opinion against my. But if you believe in the word of God,
your English don't too much. You try give us a pigeon.
You know the pigeon?
I do. Absolutely. So basically, it's just about saying that if you believe the Bible, you believe that the Bible is God's word. You believe in religion. You just need to understand. See. Inside the Bible don't talk on 1 Corinthians 6:16, whether you're a Christian or a Muslim, Bible talk on for 1 Corinthians 6:16 that sex is a spiritual exercise. That it says there clearly, anybody who follow harlot sleep, join with harlot, you don't join with the harlot.
So all those kings for Bible where they carry concubines and they join with all the others.
You know, she said they're not end way. Thinker. David, as great as well, was only 40 years. Solomon, the wisest man, only 40 years. And at the end of it, go and read Lamentations. Now, Solomon writes Lamentations. He was depressed.
He was lamenting.
All through.
All right, so I get a question.
Yes,
and
please.
2 questions when I get. So just like BC talk, we live in a day and age where sex are the most common thing where young people, they engage in. And right now, the mindset or the narrative, we say, no be big deal, regardless of age. So my question now be say, how do we reach the hearts of young people and let them know, say, even though this thing where we they preach about no sex before marriage, which I strongly believe in, even though it's an unpopular message right now, how do we reach the hearts of these young ones to make them realize and understand, say, now unpopular message, but now life-saving message, where they need to really think about and take seriously, number one. Number two, you've been talking, say, when your Pikin been there 16 years, you've been telling her, say, oh, now you can have boyfriend, but no, say, na person where you picture,
yes,
right? As person where go fit be marriage partner. But the Bible where they base our beliefs on for sexuality education, talk, say, marry past when you are the bloom of, when you don't pass the bloom of youth. It's somewhere in, is it Corinthians? I can't remember the exact, I'll get the scripture. It says, marry when you are past the bloom of youth. I want to believe, say, a 16-year-old still there, youth, she's still youthful. So does it mean, say, from that 16, if she get boyfriend and she don't see person where she the picture, say this person will be good marriage partner, good marriage head, say make she don't they plan for marriage, because I know one believe say she go date for 5, 6, 7 years. Why before not? She so because you know not? The longer, no, let's be honest, the longer the dating, the more chance for temptation to enter.
Happen,
so for instance, my belief is you marry at an age, sorry, you date at an age where you don't reach. You don't ready. Yes, so that as soon as you, because people don't like the sinful tendencies. Yes, Apostle Paul say, I want to do what is wrong. What is right is present with me. Which is why Bible say, don't marry until you are past the bloom of youth. So I believe, say, now when you don't reach age of marriage, you begin dating because you are dating with an intention. You are not dating to figure. Yes, you are dating to marry. So at 16, if she dates 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 19. So explain that part to me. But also, how do we preach this message of?
Let me start with the second question. She's 20 now, she's a graduate.
Okay.
She never get relationship.
Okay.
That's what a lot of parents, even after I give her that.
Shamo, by 26 now make him marry.
So
20 when she don't graduate. Do you understand?
If you they keep her from them, they go one collect them.
Exactly.
But when you give them, they go one respect them.
Because I gave her some conditions. 1, somebody you can marry. 2, you pray. Get confirmation from God. Maybe you're a Christian yourself. Number 3, me, your mama. Before you are very obedient. No. It's not. See, the truth of the matter is that many times, all these children, when you give them small, when you accommodate them small, then they reset. Now the don't do, now they make them the do you understand? So that's it on that side. So really for me, I mean, it wasn't about, you must marry now, but I don't believe in a relationship, you're ready for marriage, then the man will fall. No, they shine your eye now from a young age so that you know the kind person where you will follow. So that you will not feel like, okay, you know, I see people 28, they'll be telling me at Kemisola time still there. 38, they're still there. It's not easy like that. You know now, women. Do you understand? They say we want to make money. I always ask them, this money where you want to make, is it mutually exclusive from relationship? From finding love. That's, you know, on that side. Then when we talk about how do we tell them about this unpopular message, that's why I'm here. Because I can't do it alone. I like to let them. So basically, you see this sexuality thing, first of all, we need to understand that, like I said, sex is different from sexuality. Then sexuality is inborn. It was created by God. What is sexuality? You see all these words like you mentioned, morning erection, wet dreams. All these things were created by God. When a boy, it is absolute. In fact, I teach them a song. I get plenty skits. It is absolutely normal. One boy asked me at the age of 9, saying get wet, in they get erection for money. That's what go do. I said it is absolutely normal, but do absolutely nothing. Not be the one where you go there. I don't want to mention the song, but you know there are songs that actually glorify. In fact, not even amplify, not glorify, encourage, as in advertise that you know, you have to do something. You understand? So I tell them, sometimes I sing those songs for them at all the sessions that I have. You know, so I'm trying to get, because our children are at home now for the summer break, midterm. And if you know
what kids are doing already,
beyond what kids are doing, what kids are being forced to do. By the grace of God, I'm 50. Virtually every man, you know, most of the men in my generation, their sexual debut was brought about by a nanny, auntie, neighbor. You understand? Members. Somebody older who was molesting. The same thing for the women. Find out. Somebody was telling me one time that no woman, that there's hardly any woman that will say she was never molested. Do you understand? So let us I keep thinking about a 12-year-old that I met last year, who was being molested by 3 different men.
Jesus. Oh my God.
Jesus. And so that's one of the reasons I'm so happy that I'm here today. Because around this period, her mom will take her to an uncle's house, she and her younger brother, to an uncle's house for the holidays. And the uncle would, without fail, molest her. Because apparently she had been molested at the age of 7. And penetrated.
There was an opening already.
There was, in fact, I didn't want to use the word opening. Make her use the word potter. Potter don't they open. So, and then one of the people molesting her father.
It happens. It happens.
Questions, because time they go.
Okay, but I want to ask, because this same thing with Chika talk, I get 23-year-old adopted daughter, Buri. And
my God.
Me, my whisker is always don't have boyfriend. What are you doing? Because I don't believe safe now the monetary aspect I dey cover. God they help us should. I get different children where no be my biological children where they live for my house where I dey cater for. So last week we just dey kitchen. I can't say we want do family events. I can't say una we don dey work I go pay certain amounts for tailor. Shebi una dey work, una go cover the remaining money. She can't say, mommy, but you say make I no get boyfriend. I say, shey na boyfriend won't make you get money. Shey na money. I say boyfriend will give you money. You go out for another thing. Yes, and the moment where you ask, because you don't shop chocolate, you have to deliver your constituency. Absolutely. So, but my question now say, like, waiting with a see now, it be like say, if you never date table, he never set. Now into marriage, some people don't enter marriage, they go come see say, they come be sit down. Some people don't enter marriage, they go come see say, the John Thomas no be waiting they like. But because we not test them before we enter, how then they take cross that hurdle? Say we not test we don't enter and I so it be. Now divorce be the next year, be and I go take the carry Baba up. Oh single, praise the Lord. So there's something called attraction. And the beauty of attraction is it's not just about physical. It's not necessarily a physical thing. Not necessarily about sex. Madam, person where they attracted to you. Even if you not do the sex, when you near them, you go no now. If body go feel go see them. You know they hide.
By the grace of God, I have 2 boys, 2 girls.
Body go shake.
I teach my teenagers. When I go wake my children, my boys up, and they say, the time when they say this small, I go see the thing pointing up. I go say, I used to be very happy. I said the thing is shouting hallelujah.
So we need to wrap up. You go feel use hand, just touch and just check the size.
For
you. Just check.
So you see, the thing with they say, you try and you do.
No. And virgin never know size. Now size what they introduce.
Okay,
You
yes,
carry
for African man, you touch,
you go do.
So the question I want to talk, you now one parent inside plenty parents we know where they are where. How you go take speak to parents we know how to do these things. Mention the do's and the don'ts.
Yes.
I don't even know where to start. But first of all, I'm having a session, a Zoom session, absolutely free for teens and preteens, 9 and above, right? Where we talk about these things. Masturbation, pornography, you know, even boyfriend, girlfriend matter. Why we're saying don't do boyfriend, girlfriend now, because the boyfriend, girlfriend of our time, where they write letter, the boyfriend, girlfriend, the boyfriend of the today, I want to get down.
They ask you for nude.
As in, and you know when the girl go visit the guy, then if don't agree, say, we not go do anything. The day she will go, that day, somebody
will be present.
The girl one song will go play for the boy mind. That day me you say no, mommy me you say no.
So I can ask this final question as we dey come out. So the assumption now be say once you tell your children, they go just obey.
No, that's not the assumption.
Wait. There are many children. They get children where they teach, but they no go still obey. Not be because they don't fail for the teaching, or say they know they see the kind life where you they live. They see them, but they still choose to go their own way. So if you get Pikin like that, where you don't they teach, they carry them, they show them, they explain the energy, spiritual, everything. The Pikin can still decide, say you go do am. Wetin you go do?
Not to pray, because me where they talk do you understand? I cannot beat my chest 100%. I don't follow my children everywhere. Do you understand? So you need to understand. But the thing is, let us bring out the truth to them. For instance, about all this homosexuality, our children need to understand that it's not just about a man having romantic feelings for another man. When they get behind closed doors, dude, now so it be. Some of them don't know. Some of them don't conceptualize it to that level. So we need to let them know that it's not just about I love you. Behind closed doors, it's anal sex, it's oral sex, and these things have implications. In fact, the Bible,
spiritually,
the Bible calls them an abomination.
True.
The Bible calls them an abomination.
Auntie Kemi, the questions many well, and I will say we get more time, but it be like say you go to come from time to time, they help us. We get many young people around us, you know, to try to explain to them some of these things. At the end of the day, the children go still do the one way they feel say they won't do, but our job as parents are to guide them, give them consequences. There's a result that comes at the end of this. Are you ready to face the consequences?
My nephew when carry and go police station.
Thank you. So that's so easy. But thank you so much, Auntie Kemi. Thank you, my ladies.
Una done social media.
Yes.
Okay. Because especially because of this session, I take Kemisola on IG.
On IG, yes. So people can reach out.
Thank you for the book.
Thank you for the biblical sexuality education.
Now here we dey drop am.
Cut it.
For today's show, Dami Lola. Now here we dey drop am for today's show.
Drop am.
Thank you, YouTube people.
Thank you. Yes, so we get many comments. We don't get anything wrong in the comments. I hope so una enjoy the story. So then we will carry come on our face today. Make una enjoy the rest of una sala break, on our weekend, and we'll go see you on Monday. Your View English. They start again on Monday. So Ali.
Bye.